All right, well said. Hold on. You fell off.
Oh,
Microphone came off. Hold on a minute. If we ever do
blooper. We need a blooper reel.
oh, we definitely have enough material for that.
I
Hold on,
think we definitely have some bloopers.
whore.
Definitely. Like when the thing is like halfway on me,
Right.
reach out and go like that. Or that one that you were talking, you're real serious, and I was digging over here. I was listening the whole time.
That made it to the Rita story because that was good. It was a nice break in the monotony because it was getting a little too serious, and then all of a sudden it's like, what are you doing?
I was like, what? I'm listening.
It's like it's almost a good thing you're not fucking.
Did that just hit you in the head?
Jesus motherfucking Christ! Hold on, I got it. I figured it out. All right, here we go.
Whatever it takes.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Misty, you're gonna have to move into a different time zone, Misty.
No shit.
Yeah,
Here we go.
it's only like 11 here. I don't go to bed till like 2. I'm gonna wake up at 4.
Oh, she scrolls.
Then I can go, you mind your own business. Then I go to sleep about 5, and then I get up at 6:30 for my first nap. I get me some coffee. I drink my coffee and I have my first nap. And then Tommy wakes me up on the couch about 8 o'clock with either grits or oatmeal. And then
Quite the life, eh? Quite the fucking life, right?
then I have my second nap. Sometimes I'll get a third in about 2 or 3 o'clock because I'll be doing my diamond painting and I'm just like this.
Oh God, I do that too.
Oh my God. Then sometimes I'll take my third nap. Then when I get back up, I'll do meetings and then the finale, fourth nap. Working out real well.
All right. I think I got it now, guys. Hold up. Oh my goodness gracious. Holy cannoli. Ah. Oh my God, guys.
Oh, we have a special guest.
All right. What's that? Am I too bright?
We have a special guest. No.
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, I think, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yes.
hear you.
All right. Oh, I got to turn it on. That's right. Duh.
You're a little bit bright. You're a little bright.
A little bright? All right.
Yeah.
What about me? Doesn't matter.
No, you're good. Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna be covered.
No. Still, that's how vain I am. I know I'm going to be covered up, but look.
I
Are we
know
sure?
we're all rocking the hats.
I know, right?
Because it's Christmas time. It's cold
We did.
outside.
It's the Christmas
Hey,
edition.
we did put the hats off Thanksgiving one out, didn't we?
I think it's the first time I've worn a hat on here.
No, we had hats on and we said hats off. We made it through.
Oh, that was a commercial we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to use that.
I
We
mean,
still have to use that.
this is
That's
some high dollar writing in here. You know what I mean?
it. Right, exactly.
We work on this script about 5 seconds before we start.
Yeah, you can't tell. I mean, come on, don't give all of our secrets.
Hey man, I got chatbot right here. He's ready.
Your chatbot is replacing us, Misty. You know that, right?
I know.
Yeah.
Listen, even this one right here, Miss Anonymous, doesn't even cover her name up anymore. That's another thing.
I never did. Always forget. Should I
One time you wrote your fake name in, and but
okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so ready? We ready? Let's
Hold on a second. I gotta name himself.
Holly, it's Christmas time.
Oh, okay.
Noel.
Noel.
Holly Noel.
Wish I knew where I got this hat. I feel like I should know where I got this hat.
It's the best hat.
Does it look all right? Are we sure, Muhammad?
Yes.
It's good. It looks great. I ain't putting that clapboard over here again.
All
Go.
right. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Welcome, ho, 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 Merry Christmas edition. This is the Whatever It Takes podcast with your host, Rita Boom. And I have with me always my awesome co-host. What's your name today? Oh,
My name is Holly Noel.
Holly Newell. Beautiful name. Beautiful.
Noel.
You must have a birthday near Christmas.
No, it's actually 4th of July.
And all right, well, hey, your parents must really
My
like that.
last name is Patriot. Holly Noel Patriot.
I believe true American.
Oh my God. We have a
Anyway,
guest. We have a guest today.
we do. We have to remember
Yes.
we're not the only ones in the room
Listen,
today.
we called her at and she's an hour behind me. So if it's 10 here, it's 11 there. We called her like 12 and said, hey, we're going to do Bag of Boom. And then can you come in and do the podcast? And bless her heart, she'd just fallen asleep. So what do you think? Here she is. Give her a big round of applause.
Look at that. Look at that.
Hey.
Any hour of the day, ready to pull it together.
Whatever it
that's
takes, man.
recovery.
Whatever it
That's
takes.
Whatever it takes. You want to know why? We were talking about it's holiday time.
Mhm.
And people are some people have good holidays, Christmas. Yes, hope you do. Whatever. The rest of it, all the stuff. The ones with the candles, menorah. What is it?
It's the
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah, yes. And
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata and all that.
Right.
Hell yeah. But some people don't have fun. Some people it's even harder. So we were talking about tonight, we're like, yeah, we got to do a side bet real fast on how to look at people, look around you. And if you look at your friends, and if you spot anything like isolation or, I hadn't had a shower in a couple of days and not eating, not calling you back, not texting you, pulling away, ask that person if they're okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It would have saved a lot of trouble. And you know what? I probably did have a couple of people ask me if I was okay. It wasn't my family, it was my friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I lied and said I was okay. So ask again. Ask 2, 3 times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You want to know why? Because Rita, listen, I looked this up, my boyfriend, Chat GPT. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's awesome. So I wanted to know the stats on gambling suicide, although I already knew it, but I wanted to make sure. And it is
We try to be accurate. We do try to be accurate.
yes. I mean, we are nothing but fact checkers,
I
okay?
mean, we sound like we know what we're talking about. We can tell you on any
I looked
number,
this up
but we would try to
literally
make sure it's
3
true,
minutes
people.
ago. And it is
The newest data.
Yes,
The
the
latest
newest.
data.
I wanted it hot off the press. That's why I waited so long.
Right.
Number one of all of the addictions is gambling. The suicide rate is the highest on gambling of all the
Mhm.
addictions. So be aware,
Mhm.
like I don't know what kind of signs did you show, Rita or Misty? What did y'all do? Do you think
Oh,
people, do you think people, did anybody ask you anything, Misty? Did they ever ask you, hey,
No,
what's up?
no. And
No.
I isolated really bad.
Mhm.
I isolated and like if I would stay up all night long, and then it is Christmas time. So I was constantly
Mhm.
gambling, trying to make money,
Mhm.
for the holiday season.
Mhm.
And I remember in particular, there was a holiday, it was a Christmas Eve 2 years ago. I left my family. I went and gambled, and I did win at that time, and
But were they
I
just used to you going at
they
Christmas Eve?
were, yeah, but I
Okay,
won
so
this money, so
yeah,
I bought gift cards and
I
I
want
bought scratch offs.
Yeah, I want to point out this is not placing blame. This is teaching people what to look for.
Yeah.
This is
Because
you just brought up a good point too, Misty. Buying scratch offs for your kids. Let's
yeah,
remember, guys. Right.
I did it.
I know, it feels normal. And you hear about that. I love that commercial that Pennsylvania Lottery has that says, where to go. The guy goes, "Happy holidays, Rita," because they say Rita in it, but it's for
Oh,
the lottery.
I'm
It's the same freaking commercial they've been using for like the last 10 years. But, kids, don't kids, if they're, especially if they're not old enough to
I did
put
it
it in their
too.
stocking.
I
Like,
did too.
I
stop
I
did
did too. I
glorifying it.
glorified
It's
it.
easy. It sticks in the stocking. You're
Yes.
going to get half if they win. That's just a given.
So
It's probably
my
not
I'm
true.
a mom, and my youngest daughter, every time she got scratch offs in her stocking,
Yeah.
like she wouldn't scratch them right away. And so like all
Or
day
you
I'm
just
like, what
like,
the fuck is
come
got
on.
why is this kid not scratching the damn ticket? She would wait and like it would drive me nuts.
So
But yeah, don't give the scratch off
no,
tickets.
don't do that. Take it from us. Don't get them started young. Ugh.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't do that. I mean, they're already the youngest one that I have seen in a meeting or heard lately was 14.
14?
Yes,
No
14.
way.
No,
Where?
serious. Yeah, and the
Wow.
kid was looking for
Girl
help.
or
Yeah.
boy?
Boy,
Mm,
poker. Yeah,
mm,
started with
mm.
sports betting,
I
but
feel bad for guys. I mean, I know
I
it's
do too.
growing in minorities, women, and
Oh, yeah.
and
I would really
veterans
be
or
interested in
military.
that.
They're the three groups that we're trying to help with,
Right.
whatever it takes. But
Military, young adult,
and women
and
and
women.
minorities, and
Yeah. The
it's
men, we don't care about the men.
no, but
They've
we
had
we
help.
Sorry
call them
guys.
minorities. Listen,
Sorry,
there's
man.
Dan and all those
You
except for the
got to
white
be
man.
a minority or something in here. Okay, so Misty, every Christmas Eve you would go?
I went more than one. I didn't go every Christmas Eve, but I did go more than one.
So what
Um,
other signs would they have picked up
yeah.
on, do you think?
My kids were just so used to me gambling. Like I just gambled all the time.
Yeah.
But at the holidays, it was worse because then that's when the money was crunching.
Mhm.
So a tight budget was just made tighter.
Did you ever blow your whole Christmas budget?
No,
Oh, thank God.
nope, I never did. I didn't, because Christmas was always really special to me. Like
Yeah.
my parents did the blowout Christmases when I was a
Uh-huh.
kid.
Wow.
They didn't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, but
Uh-huh.
when December 25th rolled around, that tree was loaded. Um,
Wow.
so I tried, but I can see
That's cool.
like the suicide rate that you told us about, the highest one of all the A's. And then I think when you couple that with the holiday season,
Yeah.
it's a recipe for disaster for some people.
A lot of
It
people
is.
don't know that it's a disease, so they don't even know they can get help for it.
Yep.
You affect so many people. It makes you do crazy things that, like, I mean, I can't relate to an alcoholic. I can't relate to a shopaholic.
Right.
But it's like, like I just could never. It's like I couldn't imagine anything else ever making me do the things that I did when I was gambling. It in any other, like, to for that strong of a crate. Like, I mean, like
Okay. So Rita, what were some of the signs that
I okay. First off, like I got to a point where I was so tired of myself, but I couldn't stop, that I would, like, I got careless. I got sloppy. And I used
okay.
to always
So
say, if you want to
you
get caught, you get sloppy. Blah, 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 about
Mhm.
anything, like, but you know what I mean. But I feel like, and I know I got caught a couple times. I know
Can
that
I just say
icons
one
were seen,
thing?
and things were still were popping up that were questionable,
Yeah.
and not to say it was their responsibility, but
No, no, no.
come on, if you couldn't even
Not
stand by
placing
me
blame.
after
Yeah.
I relapsed, at least you could have been stood by me when I was in my recovery and called me out on my shit.
Well, this
And
is the one thing I want to mention here. If somebody, Misty, let me just ask you this question. If you knew of somebody that was in an addiction and, it came about and they had done you dirty, if somebody said, "Hey, I'll take them to rehab," would you say yes or would you say no?
If someone had done me
They
really
did you
poorly,
dirty, but and it was up to you whether you could send that person. All you had to do was say yes or no, and they would get help. What would
yes,
you do? Yeah, me too.
Because that person that's in their addiction, I've been
Yeah.
burned by someone in an addiction
Oh,
before.
sure. And it's a hard
It's
disease.
not the same person. That's not who they are.
I think if it was any sort of a situation, they said, "Hey, do you want this person to get help or not?" I would always say yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
That kind of blows me away. Anyway, so we're talking about signs. I just had to bring that up. Um,
So what about you? Were you gambling during the holiday season?
Started on December 10th.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, and
Well,
it was the very last Christmas with my mother and my younger sister. She did a blowout in her barn shop. We did games. Everybody was there. We knew it was Mama's last Christmas.
mhm.
So, was I engaged at all? No. I should have been over there helping her get that barn ready, getting those games together, doing everything I could for my mom, which I was sitting right here on my phone.
Pre addiction would have been in that barn.
Yes. Oh,
So
yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
somebody should have reached out and said, "What's
Right.
going on with you, girl?
Mm, yeah.
What's the matter?"
Yeah. And because I wasn't too isolated at that point, probably after Christmas and New Year's and all that. And I hate January. It's always depressing for me.
That's why you're gonna change it up and you're gonna come out here to New Jersey.
Yes, I know. I think I have that seasonal affective disorder, whatever. But
You say
I
water.
I would really, really isolate. Now, I think two of my friends actually did say, "Hey, what's up with you?" But I wasn't going to tell anybody. So I think we need to look at, there's different things to look at, like body language. It'll be mood changes.
Hmm.
Are they having
So short
way
tempered.
too much anxiety?
Hmm.
Hopelessness. Are they sounding hopeless?
Hmm.
Um, Changes in sleep, changes in appetite. This could just be somebody you live with.
Hmm.
Attention to that person. Are they is it a lack of energy, neglecting the responsibilities? Like, is that laundry piling up, or you
Hmm. Hmm.
just and they also show signs in their appearance. I didn't take a shower hardly ever.
Yeah.
Didn't really
Yeah.
change clothes.
Yeah.
Gained weight. You know, I think and that's just a mental health thing.
Well, you know what's funny?
It's not
Well,
even
not
have to
funny,
be
but
gambling.
you know what? Earlier in the season, I was talking to a friend of mine in recovery, and they pointed out to me. They said, "Rita, now watch the next couple of months how the rooms change. You'll see a lot of people come in.
Yeah.
You'll see a lot of people relapse. You'll see a
Yep.
lot of bipolar come out. A lot of
Yep.
people act differently." And
Yep.
they were absolutely right. I
I
mean, the
mean,
things
there's
that
a
I've seen
red
in the rooms,
flag.
there's
Yes.
tons of. I mean, yeah, tons
Mhm.
of
Especially in
red
the room.
flags, you know.
There's
But
tons of them, and those people you got to, I mean, just,
but in the ironic part is the person who warned me of this, I haven't seen in the rooms
I know.
in since that conversation.
Yeah, I
And
know.
I've reached out and I'm thinking
Mm.
of them. I don't know if they're watching, but if they are, reach
Oh,
out,
yeah.
but yeah,
Mhm.
it just so it was a little like
I think it's just, it's just kind of hard around the holidays. Misty, you're so lucky you still have both parents and your family and everything.
I do.
She's
Yeah.
freaking Miss Claus over there.
listen, you're both lucky. I mean, I'm lucky, I'm very lucky. I still have my father, you know what I mean?
Yes,
I
you
love my
are.
dad.
I mean, we
I
all are, really.
you
We
We
know.
are.
have to come right back to gratitude.
Hmm. I'm gratitude I still have
No
my father.
matter what,
Absolutely. I don't,
we
I mean,
gotta come
I
back to gratitude.
the setting isn't ideal, but it's a
So
Christmas with my
then,
father.
are you sitting there in a house you own?
Huh?
Free and clear?
Well, I don't know. My father is.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just say yes, Holly.
he says it's mine. He always says
It's
this is
yours.
yours when I die.
It's
So,
yours.
That one that you're sitting in, that is
oh,
your.
this one, yeah, this one's mine. Yeah,
What house did
absolutely.
you think I was talking
I
about?
thought you were talking about his, where I have to go on Christmas.
What?
I'll let them in here. I'll let anybody in here.
Oh, look, it's my
Nobody's allowed
fault.
in here anymore.
My fault. She misunderstood the question.
So what would you suggest
Irritability.
someone do
Uh, I mean,
if you suspected a loved one or a close friend
Call them
is
out.
big.
Call them out.
fallen victim?
Call them out.
Yeah,
Call them
Call them
out.
out.
Call them
even
out.
even if it's not signs of gambling, especially
feel like
around
work.
the holidays, even if it's mental health and you see it happening.
Yes.
Have a
Say,
talk
is everything
with them.
okay? You don't seem right today.
And if they
You
say,
know?
I'm fine, say, no, you're
You
not.
know
You
how
are
I feel about the word
acting
fine.
different.
Fucked up, insecure,
You
neurotic,
need a
emotional.
shower, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
think
that's
be
why I'm going to name the new
persistent.
car. Fine.
Yeah.
Be persistent.
Yeah,
Call
you
this
gotta be.
person, drag them out to lunch,
Mhm.
you know, go over and visit with them, whatever it takes to
Mm-hmm.
get them through.
Whatever it takes. That's right.
Whatever it
Yeah.
takes.
Mhm.
No, I agree. I totally agree. You know, uh, yeah, it's um, that quickly a thought went out of my head.
Oh my
Sure
God.
It's the season to be compassionate, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is so.
Yeah, it's so depressing. Such a depressing holiday. It
Well,
really
what it
is.
says
Like,
here is what you can do is show compassion, just like Misty said.
and listen,
Listen,
okay, yeah, it's all like
listen.
fine and dandy and that, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Never
No
listen.
way in hell am I gonna be happy this Christmas. All right, there, it's just yes, I'm grateful to have my father. Of course, I'm grateful to have my father. But let's be real here, people. Okay, it's gonna be a hard Christmas. I don't. I got my Snoop on the stoop. That's as decorative as I got.
Well, you know what we can do?
I'll distract myself. Absolutely. I will definitely be around people I love, like you guys. And
Yeah.
I'll be on meetings.
Yes.
I'm doing an extra bag of boom that week.
Right.
But
Stay in recovery.
let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. It's not
We can be
it's
real, but I'll tell you one thing. I have found that it's harder getting there than the actual day.
yeah.
The anticipation of that, oh, that day's going to suck. You're living it every day. And when that day finally gets here, it's kind of like, oh, thank God, let's just get through. This is it. Let's go.
I'll tell you what though, it's been my cheapest Christmas think I've ever had in my entire life.
Not mine.
So, Rita, being someone who is essentially living alone, you got the bachelorette's dream over there.
Oh, I will be alone for the rest of my life. I will never fall in love again.
No,
No, that's what I want for Christmas is to never have to fall in love again. To
Okay.
never
That's
put
what
me
you
in that
get.
position again. I don't want I love
All
love.
you're,
I
that's
love
all
love.
you're getting.
I love
It-
love. That's all I'm getting.
She
I,
loves, but she wants to be alone. No, I get
yeah.
it.
I
Let's
do because this shit
fast
hurts,
forward
man.
6 months from now. We'll see
I
about
know.
that.
I
But
know.
what's your best
If I
advice, Rita, to that you would give someone who is, on their own on
Yeah.
Christmas and they're battling addiction?
Let me
What's
put
the
it this
advice you
way.
give them?
Let me put it this way. What advice would you
sleep, sleep the whole day off.
for
Just sleep the day away.
a
Do whatever it
poor,
takes.
sad
Do whatever it takes
girl,
to sleep
a,
all day.
a degenerate gambler? What would you tell that girl, that poor girl that's just home by herself?
Well, I just told you, sleep, sleep.
Or you could call Rita.
No,
1-800
no, don't
gamble.
call me. Don't call me. I don't want
I
anyone
think
to call
that
me.
the recovery number is 1-800 gamble
No, no,
if anybody needs help. And
big
y'all can
mistake.
easy to remember. What?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Listen, I have this one girl that I write text every once in a while, and I don't sugarcoat it. I say to her, "Are you fucking betting?" I say, "You better not be placing a fucking bet today." And then I'll just send a
Who
message off to her.
who do
She'll
you
be like,
send that to?
Megan, the one that they named
Oh,
Julie,
how's
and
she doing?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't.
I
Listen.
told you.
I'm letting her know that I'm still here for when she
Mhm.
wants to
I have a
go.
bunch of
I'm in the
those,
room.
and they check in like once a week. I'm still here. Cool. Yeah.
That's the way I was with JoJo when I was falling off the wagon. I was like, "Hey, still around?" Now I text her
I
every
don't
day.
think they'll lie to me, but I am naive. I don't think they'll lie.
Okay, I'm really a Scrooge this year, man. I'm sorry.
No, you can be a
I'm just trying to
Scrooge.
be the realistic one today. Okay,
You
I'm
can.
usually the good
I tell
time
you what.
Charlie.
Well, of
The
course
laugh,
you're.
big
Yeah,
bowl of ha ha. But
I
you know
know.
what? I'm gonna let you all know how I really feel. And bye,
Was there
motherfucking
something you want
humbug.
us to do special?
Just be my friends.
Okay.
Just be who you are. And I was reflecting on today. My parents, it's they joined FA, Families Anonymous,
Yeah.
and it became their whole life. I mean, like they
Mhm.
always had their other friends, but like they are super close with their
Why
FA
were
friends.
they
And
in FFA?
there's some people that like push back and resist like getting to know people or finding friends in recovery. And it's like, okay, maybe if that's because you can't handle it, but like
Oh my God, my
I
parents been
appreciate my
square
friends in
dancing.
recovery. Like, I love it. I look forward to
Both.
like I got so sad today when
They were
freedom
bowling.
when the meeting was over because it was such a good topic. You know what I mean? Like
Oh my God,
and
it's such a good topic.
seriously, it's been great topics. And it's just so I do appreciate that. Like I mean, and I see where I don't agree with people who don't want to get to know somebody or get to know people in recovery. I don't understand
Well,
why not. Like
we're
you want
taught
to be with like-minded
recovery.
people, right? Like we're
Yes,
like-minded
but
people.
we're also taught to feel those feelings. And you're going to feel like shit on that day, but we're a phone call away. Hell, I'll probably
Exactly.
be sitting here going, what are you doing? Because I'm
Right.
Yes,
right
me
here.
Because
too.
we understand it. We understand
Yeah.
each other.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
the normies, unfortunately, they don't. And it's like, it's I mean, mm, I don't know. Yeah, but everybody's got something. I get it. Everybody's got something. And this is just me bitching about what my something is this holiday
But your
season.
feelings are validated. I mean,
You're allowed to bitch about that.
Yeah.
a lot of nostalgia
I'm happy with
is
where my
around
life
this
is
time
right
of
now.
year.
I'm very happy with what I'm doing with my life. I'm happy with the steps that are happening towards what we want to see happen. Right, exactly. The steps go up, the steps go down, But uh but I'm gonna be completely honest, and I would be as cold as some people I know if I didn't feel these feelings today or this season. You know what I mean? Just plain and simple, like because I went through something. I
Well,
felt
it's a
something for a
lesson that
period
you're
of time,
supposed to learn. And if you don't learn that lesson, guess what? Comes
and it's
around
all
again.
right.
I mean, how many red
So,
flags you
and
got to
that's why I'm not getting. That's why I'm not gonna set myself up like this ever again. You listen. I
Now, let
handle
me
it. I
explain
handle it.
something to you.
I handle it.
Around the holidays, we all suffer from that nostalgia. You want to go back, remember the good old days and this and that. And so, even if this is your first year around without your partner, of course, you're looking at the year behind you, and what was going on at that time. Just like I'm still playing the Christmas party with my mom over and over in my head. But that's all right. At least we have those memories.
That
Next
and
year,
you know
it'll be
what?
easier.
I got a real bone to pick with like um, Google and Google Photos and uh, the memories that pop up, and then you try to get rid of them because I removed everything. I put everything into this one app I have, right?
Yeah.
Thinking that all the photos and everything that I needed was gone. Like I mean, I went
Yeah.
and now everything's reappeared. Yeah, it's like
Are you serious? I got
no,
rid of, well,
I think it's because I got the new stuff.
my
Then
Facebook got hacked for one thing, so I don't have to see it because it would rip me up.
ah.
Glad I don't have to see it either.
Mm,
Hmm.
so but it's just like it's just I don't know, it's just
You
Hmm.
know, Rita, I've seen it like in my Snapchat memories.
yeah.
Um, like when I would win big, I would take a picture of it
Oh,
Hmm.
man. Video.
always. Picture of it.
Video.
And they'll pop up and I'm like, what the fuck? I
Right.
deleted this, months ago. Stop. I don't want to see this shit.
Right? It's like I don't even want photos anymore. I just want like
You know how long it took me to look at photos?
I just want I'm gonna put them all on a disk drive, like a little
Oh, I
thingy,
couldn't
and I'm
do
gonna
it
put that
for,
somewhere in the safe or whatever, and I'm just gonna delete everything and just start fresh.
you can download what you have now and start fresh.
I know, but I need to save it somewhere because like
Well,
I have
that's what I'm
a lot
saying.
of
You
stuff.
can download it.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
they
I'm
let
gonna.
me. Well, Facebook, mine got hacked and they accused me of everything. I was like, what? I don't even know how to log on.
You were the victim, and they accused you.
Yes. And
That's horrible.
they would not let me appeal or anything. And they said the best I could do was download it. So I downloaded it. It's somewhere. And I had to do a whole different Facebook and I had to spell my name wrong. So they let me in with a different email.
This wouldn't happen if it was Elon Musk's company. If this was
And
Twitter or X, they would
exactly.
have found out who that person was, hunted them down,
You
and
got that right. Mhm.
They would have
I
gotten
believe it.
coal in their stockings.
that's right. That's
I
right.
believe it.
Yo, Misty. Yo, hey, um, uh, Holly, why don't you tell Misty what you're putting in the stocking for your significant other this holiday season?
I'm putting that key fob that I found in my first aid kit.
The $362 key
Yes.
fob.
I love it. I think it's a genius
Yeah.
idea.
Because
Brilliant.
I hadn't told Madison either. I thought I'd let some time pass. I found it like the next fucking day.
Let them both
In
find out
my
on Christmas.
first aid kit. Oh my God, it should.
But now you have three. You have three keys.
Yeah. I needed 3 keys.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I bought 8 key fobs. I'm putting them on everything.
There you
Airtight.
go.
Air tags.
Airtight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I told you this or not, but I bought the little covers
Yeah.
because it said air tag.
It's
Okay.
got the cheapest air
So I
tags
bought
that ever
it
came out.
and I got that little cover and I was like, well, how does this? And somebody said, open up your Bluetooth. So I did. And I was like, it's not even picking it up. I don't get it. I asked Kat, like, you got to buy one and put it in the cover. Well, that would have been nice to know.
So whoever sold you those needs to put a
Honest to God.
disclaimer in their advertisement that says air tag is not
Listen,
included.
the internet
Yes.
to me is just witchcraft. I don't know how it works. I don't know how this
That's just witchcraft.
Bastards.
is. This is magic.
Bean sauce.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. But
Okay, we'll wrap up side bet.
yeah.
Be aware. Be aware. We had some help. What I'm
We
saying.
had some help.
We had some help. Posty.
What?
Doesn't he sing that song?
What are you talking about?
Post Malone. Doesn't he sing that
Post
song?
Malone and is it Morgan Whalen?
Yes. I
Okay.
had some help.
I had
Okay.
some. Rita,
I'll
you got to
send it
listen
to
to
you.
that song.
I had some help. Have I heard it before? Is that what you played in a car?
You want me to play it?
Yeah, play it.
All right. Let's see. Yep.
I can't hear anything.
Me neither.
I think it blocks out the outside noise. Like this. I'll look it up.
Can't hear it.
Look it up. It's so good.
Oh, hey, by the way, tomorrow's my last day of my classes. I will be a certified core
Fine.
CCAR,
Certifiable.
certifiable recovery coach.
Hell yeah.
Academy. Yes.
High five.
CCAR. And it'll be 3 certifications down, 1 more to go. That's the nationals. That makes me really desirable. That's gonna help our foundation.
Yeah, it's gonna help us a lot. So then do you get branded?
But
After you get all your certification? They don't brand you?
I don't think so.
Oh, they do here in Texas.
Oh, what was that? What do you mean? Like, what's the
They
branding?
brand you with your degree.
Like with a cow prong? Like, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here. Shut up.
I mean, you got to pay for it, but yeah.
I mean, you pay for it.
Well, it's
I'm
sometimes
going to pay this person to burn the shit out of me.
I'm
Ah.
just kidding with you.
I know. No.
Congratulations,
Listen, the
Rita.
best time, the only
That's awesome.
the best one you ever got me on was when you went into the hospital. I asked how you were doing, and you said that they took your leg, and I bought
that
hook, line,
shit was so funny.
That I was hook, line. I didn't know you that well yet, and I didn't know it was for gallbladders, ladies and gentlemen. Her gallbladder.
Oh, let me tell you, Brian tells me about that
Leg.
all the time because I was on so many drugs. I was like, I think I'll get on a meeting, and I was funny as hell.
Yeah, you were, man. Yeah, you were. What's up, guys? It's Rita Boom here, just telling you, if you enjoyed this podcast, get on there and leave some comments, all right? Whether you liked it, you didn't like it, if it's good enough of a comment, we're going to read it online. Know why? Because it helps our algorithm. That way we don't have to charge anybody anything crazy like that. So, again, leave the comments, we'll read them online, and boom, boom, boom. Don't place a bet today, okay? All right.